Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny. And we got a great video, okay? I told you I had an unboxing coming up, and this is it. So get ready. I got the knife up here, but first, a word from me. What we're about to look at here, is a line of figures that I have been a little hesitant to get into. I already had a few things from this line, but only for specific reasons. And now, after some consideration, I have dove into it. Not too far though. We're not going down that rabbit hole completely. Okay, we're gonna ease into it. Okay, like a cold pool, you dip your toes in first, and you go in slow, and it just makes it way worse. Although hopefully that doesn't happen here. You know, when it comes to going to a pool, it makes it worse. You should just jump in, but we don't want to do that here because this involves money. Anyway, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So what is this line that I'm talking about? Well, this guy right here. These guys right here. Alright, this is knocking over. This is the Super7 Godzilla ReAction figures. Okay, so I already have a few Super7 things. We obviously know they did the Ultimates, which I do have, and I'm growing quite fond of that line. But now we're changing things up. I've seen this line before, obviously, because I have some of these. I've had these for a minute, and I briefly probably have discussed them. But this is the Godzilla 57 and the half-transformed Mechagodzilla. I also have one of the, where it's like a miniature of an older Godzilla figure. Not the one that has the punching hand that launches, but another one. I just didn't bring it out for this video because this is the line I'm talking about. So what kind of drew me away from this line for the longest time was the price point. I always felt $20 for these little figures is quite a lot. You know, it's not like they come with any accessories or, you know, a lot of articulation or anything. But to be fair, I think I pay a lot for Movie Monster series figures, which are bigger, but also same thing. They don't really come with any accessories. Articulation's limited. I'm just more fond of Movie Monster series. Anyway, these guys, again, it was just that price point just threw me off. But I think as the line went on, and more figures from this line have started to come out, and it's grown in popularity. At least it seems like it has, because it keeps going. It really I started to ease in. I started looking like some of those look pretty cool. Okay. Some of those look like I kind of might want them. So I'm showing the back of the box here. So this is from Series 1. And this is the first. Sorry, my phone just went off and I drew a blank. Okay. So here we obviously have Godzilla 54. I have enough Godzilla 1954s, and there's probably going to be 1,000 more that come out. So I'm not interested. You had Mechagodzilla. As much as I loved that Mechagodzilla, I didn't like how it looked in the first wave. Jet Jaguar looked fine. Mothra and Rodan are iffy on me. So pretty much wave 1 I just kind of tossed out, except for Godzilla 57, and that's because this is the only Godzilla 57 figure that I know of, at least, because from my history, if it's correct, I might be wrong here, but this is the suit that like got made for a movie that eventually got stolen or lost, so it never got made. I could be wrong on that. I could be mixing up things here, but yeah, this is the only 57. So this was a cool figure to make, so I got it for that reason. Then you have this guy here, who he looks much better. So this is the half-transformed Mechagodzilla. It looks better here because it's shinier than it did in Series 1. And I know it got re-released again in like a titanium version, so maybe I'll pick up that version if I see it. But here's Wave 2. Now, Wave 2 actually has a few that I liked. Obviously, half transformed, because I love this, and it's a cool concept, you know, from Terror Mechagodzilla, or Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, or versus Mechagodzilla. I'm getting confused already. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, where he was in the disguised Godzilla suit. So again, it's just a cool concept, so definitely a figure I wanted again. I like these unique things. When Super7 does unique stuff like this, I really like it. So I had to get that. And then a few of these actually have caught my eye, which we'll get into. So, you know, again, I'll say it again. Time has gone on, and I've really started to eye this line of figures, and I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna dabble in it. Okay, I'm gonna stick a couple toes into it, if you will. So that's what these are. It's only about 3 figures. Okay, hopefully it's just figures in here, because I share my Amazon account with my family, and sometimes they order things, and it could be in this box. So for all we know, there's something random in here. Okay, but it should just be figures. I got the trusty unboxing knife, still dirty as always. It's never gonna get cleaned because that's just the way I am. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna, we have the knife out. We're gonna open up the one that requires the knife. So again, I was gonna let me add on here because I know Super7 just also announced some other retro figures. They have the Godzilla and Jet Jaguar where they're shaking each other's hand. I'm definitely gonna try to pick that up, because another thing I like what Super7 does is like the display boxes for these ReAction figures, where they're little boxes, but it's like a diorama inside from like one of the scenes. They did a 1954 Godzilla, the skeleton, where he was at the bottom of the ocean with the oxygen destroyer and the dead Dr. Serizawa. That was really cool, and I really want it. I did not get it, but it's on their website, and it says notify me when it's available, so I clicked on it. So hopefully that means it'll get re-released. But yeah, so, and the Jet Jaguar and Godzilla shaking each other's hand. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna open this up now. Enough rambling, okay? It's been 6 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, we need to get into this and see which one of the 3 that is in here, okay? So I ordered 3. I don't want to show my address just in case, I don't have enough food to supply to everybody if they all came over. So, okay, so there's 2 in here, okay? Move this. All right, first one up. Also, if you can tell, this is Amazon. If you ever ordered carded figures from Amazon, you know it's a toss-up. They do not care if the card gets damaged or if they slap a sticker on it. So I can't even see right now. Let's see how bad it is, or good. All right, first one, not bad. This is King Ghidorah. All right, and I'll say this because I kind of ragged on Amazon for a second. They do run some sales on some of these figures. Like, I think both of these were either like 17, 18 bucks instead of the 20. So that's also what kind of drew me to it, which is unusual because normally when it comes to like Super7, the aftermarket for Ultimates is really bad. But good thing with these ReActions, sometimes it's not that bad. So yeah, I got Ghidorah, which looks pretty cool. I have a feeling I'm gonna maybe open these. We'll see. Let's get to this other one. Bam. Okay. Megalon. This one's cool. I have seen this. So this is one of the ones right here. I've never seen this one in person. I've seen Megalon, and this is one of the figures that really drew me into the line. This is a newer one from Wave 3. So there it is, a Space Titanium Mechagodzilla 74. That's the one I'm curious in because it looks better. Minya, I do not care for. 74 Godzilla, I would love because that's my favorite suit. But that one seems a little hard to find right now. But this Megalon, I've seen it in Targets, and it really drew me to this line because this figure looks really good. I think one of the things that also drew me away at first was the design of some of these figures and the art style they were going for. I wasn't a huge fan, but as time has gone on, I don't know if they improved or maybe now certain monsters just look better, but this right here is awesome. So let's get into this last box. Okay, so there's only one figure in here, and I think I can just rip this somehow. There we go. You can't really see. That's okay. Oh God, this was protecting it. I guess this is an attempt. I appreciate that they at least tried. I mean, so far the cards have been looked good, if I can speak English correctly. And looking at this figure, okay, so these are a little bent actually. Now I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I might open these. This is a little warp right there. I just knocked that over. Fuck that card up. But this card is bent a little bit, not a huge deal. I'm not gonna throw huge hissy fits because it's not as bad as I ordered if you know what the vintage series is for Star Wars, I ordered a carded figure from there, and that was terrible. even for my standards, which normally I don't cry about that too much, but yeah. Hedorah, okay? This one I have not seen in person, but holy shit, this looks a little goofy. I ain't gonna lie, okay? This looks a little goofy, but in a fun way, okay? This box is huge too, look at that. So yeah, it's just a bit warped or bent, whatever. If I wanted to hang this up, it would be fine. But like I said, I'm contemplating just opening these. So yeah, there they are. Okay, so those are 3 I have. Okay, these really caught my eye, and so far, first impressions, I'm happy with them. These are cool, and you know, even the card backs are growing on me. Like, man, maybe I do want to just keep these in the box. I don't know. It's just more space that's gonna get taken up now if I keep them in the box. You know, because it would be cool to kind of display these, you know, on a shelf out of the box. But who knows at this point? These are definitely gonna stay in the box. Although this box is a little open on my 57. It's okay though. Doesn't want to stand. There. Good enough. Okay. So I'll zoom out a bit. All right. So I guess we're going into this line now. So there's a few other figures I want that obviously kind of drew me to this line, just like Megalon, and I'm looking to get those next at some point. But yeah, so it's definitely the ReAction line. It's definitely a line I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on for whenever they do something I like. I'm not gonna get all of them. Again, some of them I just don't care for. But if there's something out there that I like, and there's still a few more, like I said, I'll try to pick them up. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know if you enjoy this line or not. Let me know if you keep these in the box or if you just let them air out into the world. This one just does not want to stand. So that is it for today. So I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.